What's up? Welcome back. Today I got a video and I want to talk about civil rights movement and how racism is not really dead. Some people think just because we elected a black president that racism is dead. Yes, a lot of black people voted for Obama and he won 2 elections. And just because we got a black guy in the White House doesn't mean that we don't have a bunch of closet racists out there in America that still have their views that their race is superior. Which the older crowd, people who are in their 60s, who are in their 70s, or in their 80s. These people lived through the civil rights movement, so they actually saw firsthand the reports of people getting sick by dogs, getting beat by police, and getting water hosed just because they were protesting peacefully because they wanted equal rights for somebody of a different skin color. I'm sorry, but if you live through that time and you're still a racist, you're a dumbass bigot. And there's no excuse for you to be a dumbass bigot. This is 2014, not the 50s, not the 60s. And, just like what happened with Sterling, just like what happened with Clivin Bundy, you say some stupid shit about a race, prepare to get attacked by the press, by individuals. You can't just be a bigot anymore, especially if you're in a position of power. Cliven Bundy is a fucking welfare queen. He's talking about how black people aren't any better off uh, using the system, getting social benefits. He said they would have been better off as slaves. Fuck you, dude. That's all I gotta say. This dude has been grazing his cattle and not paying any taxes on it. And by the way, the tax for pretty much enough land to graze one cow is like $1.50. So this dude has been paying dollar fines for his lands. He hasn't been paying for that shit. So he's gonna talk about black people being welfare queens. Fuck you right back, Cliven Bundy. You are a fucking welfare queen. I pray to God they take your land. I pray to God they seize your bank account. Fuck you, you dirty old racist hillbilly piece of shit bum. This dumb motherfucker talks about he don't believe in the federal government, but he's rocking American flag t-shirts. He's just a dumbass hillbilly that's fucking confused and was brought up in a different time. I don't give a fuck when you were raised. These people need to fucking learn some shit. Get educated. Being ignorant ain't cute. And this dude Sterling, listen to the tapes of what he was telling his girlfriend Maria Vanessa Perez. That's her real name. She's in her 20s and this Sterling motherfucker is in his 80s. So she just getting with him for the money. That's all she with him. That's the only reason why she's with him. He's pissed at her because she's friendly to minorities, uploading pictures to Instagram. And so I guess he's getting calls from his old racist white Ku Klux Klan buddies saying, "Oh, your girl Vanessa, she's uploading Instagram pics of them niggas Magic Johnson. You better talk to her." So this Vanessa chick records him and baits him into saying all this racist shit. So who's really the bad guy here? Is it Vanessa who recorded him? Or is it Sterling for his true colors being shown as a bigoted, dumbass racist? I'm going to leave that for y'all to decide. But really, this racism shit is never going to die because you have so many ignorant people that live inside their little bubbles and they just believe what they hear. Until you actually go the extra mile, have a conversation, and actually try and find out what makes a person tick, you'll never be comfortable with another person that's different than you. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. You can't just walk through the world and judge people on what you see. You got your mouth, you can communicate with these people. You got your ears so you can listen to what they're saying. You don't just have eyes so you can say, "Oh, I don't like this person. They ugly." It's just some stupid shit, and really there is no news anymore, so that's why these stories have really exploded. But really just because these people are dumb as fuck. They're dumb as fuck. There's nothing else you can say. Anyway, I want to get off my soapbox there for talking about that. I want to talk about some more video game stuff. So, the top Call of Duty esports teams, I don't know why the fuck they call this shit esports. They need to call it e-activities or activity gaming, because anybody can be a fucking esport athlete. I'll tell you that right now. These motherfuckers just put on their headset and say, "Hi, Everybody hide. They're coming for us. I'm getting my chem strike. That's why I can't play Call of Duty anymore. Well, anyway, Call of Duty is going to be played at the X Games in Austin, Texas. Raise your hand if you really give a fuck. And nobody raises their hand. These esports nerds, I don't get it. I don't get it why they wanted to call it esports. Look, I picked up my controller. I don't know if you can hear this, but oh, get him, Billy. Go, shoot. That's all that it is. That ain't no fucking sport unless you running around, you're actually doing some athletic shit with your body. That's sports. We talking about an activity here, a video game you play with your buddies, and you guys have coordinated a strategy against another team with your thumbs. Controller. It's some stupid shit. I don't get it. But it's cool that, video games are blowing up on a competitive scene. Like, if they didn't call it esports, it would actually be pretty fucking cool. But, there's PC gaming. Those guys are already way ahead in competitive gamings. I don't really give a fuck about no competitive gaming. I'll beat the fuck out of any fucking Call of Duty nerd, and if they're camping on it, I'll just leave. People piss me off in the fucking esports. What the fuck you mean esports? Is anybody sweating when they be playing Call of Duty? Anybody? Are you burning some calories? I don't get it. It's really stupid. But anyway, this is a soccer game. I'm the red team if you gave a fuck. But now I want to talk about Champions League. Today's game is Real Madrid at Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich is a German team. Real Madrid's a Spanish team if you didn't know soccer. And the Champions League is when you take the top four teams in each European league. So the Italians, the Germans, the French, the Spanish, the Premier League teams. You just take the top four and you just have a tournament. It's really cool to see players from different nations go at each other. It's kind of like the World Cup, but it's just teams, the franchises instead of playing for your country. I still can't get over this Clivin Bundy and Sterling shit. Honestly, I hope Sterling loses his team. Or, see, that's what I don't get. This dude talks about, I give my players cars, clothes, I feed them. Nigga, you don't do that shit. You might give them money that they earned because they signed a contract with your old ass, but you ain't feeding nobody. You ain't taking care of nobody. You old piece of shit. Snoop Dogg had the funniest response. So if you want to see his response, just go to his Instagram and you'll see the video. It's quite hilarious. I'm still waiting for Oprah to weigh in on this. I'm waiting for Oprah to strike down the hammer on Sterling's old ass. And really, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I just want to talk about, if you came from an older generation, it don't matter. Change your views. The world is passing you by, you old fuck. Really, I just hope I made you think a little bit. But anyway, that's the video here. And turn this shit off. Remember to drop some comments, drop some likes. And I'm going to keep putting out videos. I don't care what nobody says. But anyway, it's been cool. I'll talk to you later.